I'm falling out. I'm falling out. I'm falling out. I'm falling.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dave back from AngerBox with our new show, The Social, with my buddy Jimmy. Jimmy?
This is Jimmy from AngerBox. Today we're here with AngerBox Manager Patrick Leedy.
How you doing, Pat?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Glad you came on for us. Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're going to get straight to the questions today, Pat. How did you get started managing and doing production for AngerBox?
Well, how I got started in this was kind of funny. My ex-wife and my brother-in-law was in from Florida, and he said, "Hey, let's go catch AngerBox. They're up at Dunning's in Mount Savage." So we went up there, checked them out, and I seen Chris playing drums, and I was hooked. And I was like, "Man, you know, this is badass. Look at this fucking guy ripping this shit up." And next thing you know, there's titties flying out and chicks getting about half naked up there. And I was like, damn, I got to get into this. This is badass.
They were just doing that for Chris.
Yeah, well, it usually happens. But anyway, wasn't long after that, I worked with a guy, Adam Baker. He had another band, and their drummer tore a rotator cuff. And he was just joking. He said, "Pat, you should learn to take up drumming." I was like, well, I'll tell you what. If you can get Chris to teach me, I'll do it. And that's how I got started into it. Chris started teaching me. I learned a good bit. I played with that band there for a little while, and things didn't pan out too well there. And Chris said, well, Gabby, hey, Gabby, what's up? We love you. She, due to health reasons, couldn't take the role anymore, and I took over from there.
Yeah, high management did a lot for us, and I really appreciate being with them in the past.
But whenever
Short in the cable.
there's a short in this cable,
Yes.
so if you
Bugs.
lose me, that's why.
Remind me to that motherfucker away when we're
I will
done.
do that.
I do not keep cables and say, "Oh, I'll fix them later," because they never get fixed, guys. Good, my bad.
That being said, I was on the fence. Gabby had always done so much for us, and
Yeah.
we had a family with Gabby and Jeremy High Management, and we were with them for so many years. So I was on the fence to bring a new manager on, but you have proven yourself and really stamped your name on it, and I'm proud to have you manage our band now.
Yes, man. Great job.
Proud
Awesome
to be
job.
here, guys.
That being said, man, Dave, hit him with this next question.
All right. What's it like to work with AngerBox?
Dude, at first I was like so overwhelmed, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing there at first because I had never done anything like this. And you guys were, I was a fan. From a fan standpoint, to come into the Lions Den as the head honcho and book and make bookings and take care of the shows, and I was like, holy shit, man. I was really intimidated at first, but you guys have been great, man. You've shown me nothing but love and respect, and it's been absolutely wonderful.
The thing about it is we've lended advice and suggestions, but you've always been there to do the job. We've never had to do anything for you, and the fact that you're always there for us, regardless of what it is, that's all we can really ask for. And all the help that you do, everything you do for us, whether it's lights, sound, getting merch together.
Yes.
It
calls for a drink.
It does call for a social, man. So we're on the social. Let's do a social.
Do it.
Hey, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Social. How about a little AngerBox music in the background here, fellas?
Speaking of the things that you've done for the band, talk to us about your truck.
Oh, that truck. I got to thinking about advertisement and how to get our name out there so people would see it. What better way than to take that old raggedy piece of shit truck that I had and completely redo it. So I took it to work, because I'm a body guy. I took it to work, and I completely stripped that truck down, took it from gold, painted it black, had it lined up with AngerBox decals. I put it all on it myself at work, did all the work. And
You did a hell of a job, dude. It looks good.
What a better advertisement than a rolling billboard.
Yeah,
I
man.
made that thing huge.
Is that
awesome,
a
man.
tax write-off now?
Well, no, I never thought about that. But
Yeah, I think amazing job. And I never knew it was gold before it was black.
Yeah.
It just looks
Yeah,
natural the way it is.
that thing was gold, rusted, beat the shit in the back.
Right.
You
Pat,
know, it might seem a little funny with the AngerBox truck pulling up, but I think you do, but I'm not sure, Dave.
do you do other shows besides AngerBox?
I have done sound and lights for Savage Road, but other than that, I haven't done anything else for any other bands. I mean, I'm just
Kind of weird
new.
rolling up with the AngerBox.
It is kind
on
of
the
weird rolling
truck.
up because it happened to us at Hometown Pizza up there in Finsel. We rolled up and because we had a show the very next weekend with AngerBox there. And
Right.
I rolled up and the girl come out and she said, "Honey, you're the wrong day." So yeah, it was kind of funny, but yeah,
It's
that
all
truck
good,
gets
man.
looked, people give me high fives and people blow horns at me. I don't even know.
Well, not only the truck, you purchased a nice PA too for us,
Yes.
and we love it. It kicks ass, and we can't thank you enough, man. So
What can you tell any up-and-coming bands that maybe haven't quite figured out booking and what they need to do to get ready? What can you tell those guys?
Just be honest with your people that you're trying to get booked with, and don't expect your top dollar that you're usually getting in your hometown for your shows. When you go to a new venue, you're going to have to prove yourself just like we have. We've been down to the Blue Fox twice, and I know people get paid down there. And, we rolled out of there with $50 for the whole band. You got to prove yourself to these venues. And
especially those out of town ones,
Yeah,
you got to
especially
get down
them
there with a
out-of-towns.
fucking attitude, guys. I'm telling you, we were down there at the Fox. You got to get down there with a fucking attitude and do what the fuck you do best.
Yep.
And I don't want to say attitude, confidence without being a fucking
professional attitude.
Yeah, a professional attitude and do what you do.
Yeah.
And and we held our own down there with all of them guys. So
Yep. And if you roll out of there with $50 for the whole band, don't get mouthy. Take
yeah,
your $50.
yeah, take it and
Go home. Come back. Play another day.
because
people
that
will love
leads
you.
to other things,
Yeah.
especially a club like that. So.
Yeah. And people will remember that. They'll love you. They'll want you back, and that'll lead to bigger and better things.
Exactly.
Well, Pat, thanks for being on the show. When we started the idea of this, we knew right away we were going to have our manager on here at some point.
Yeah.
So glad you got to be in one of the first couple episodes we're doing here. That being said, Pat, look what we found. Any bands that you've seen locally or anything, music you've heard locally recently that maybe we can get featured on the air a little bit here? Anybody that's kind of hasn't had an opportunity to get showcased yet?
I'm gonna say like to see Forgenstall. Like to see one of the Chelsea maybe on here because she does some acoustic stuff and.
Yeah, it's got to be original, guys, or
Yeah.
we'll get a.
We don't want our
strike
videos
against
to
us.
get claimed.
Yeah,
yeah.
we want yours to be all
You
original.
can't have
material.
them. We'll share them, but you can't have them.
Right.
But yeah, so if you have some original music and you want to get it featured and have us review it, talk about it, get it played, share it with our fans. We'd love to play it on here, so please send us some original music.
Yeah.
As far as you were saying, Chelsea from Four Against All, who would you like to see on our show, man?
Well, not only with Chelsea from Forgenstall, but she also has Blue Sky Alibi, which all their stuff's all originals.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
So
This
she
guy-
could.
Did they got it recorded?
She could bring. I don't know if she does. She could bring.
If
it
you
on.
guys don't have it recorded, hit me up.
But the local guy that I'd like to see on here that has shown lots of love to the music community and has kind of like pioneered through this whole COVID bullshit. Fuck COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Lashball.
You're right,
No
man.
doubt.
I can't say enough
That
good things
guy,
about that guy.
That guy has been a godsend to the music
Jim, if you're
in
listening,
this area.
We want you
We
on the
love you.
show soon.
Yeah,
It's going to
come
happen. All right, Pat. Thanks for being on. We've got some great shows coming up. Thirsties on Friday night, the 30th, just us. And then the next night, Savage Road, AngerBox, Outdoor Club. It's
Be
going to get
there.
rowdy. It's a good place to be for Halloween.
I think we need another
Wear your
shot to end
costume.
this out.
Do we need another shot right there in the
Yeah,
song?
let's do that.
Let mean, this is what we do.
Is this one going to air too before Halloween?
I'm going to be busy, but we'll make it happen.
We were dumping
I'm
shows
sorry,
out like
Sean.
crazy,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
It's been
Content.
busy.
Content.
Is the name of the game when you're on the YouTube kick, guys, and yeah. So help put us Cumberland boys on the map.
Yeah,
Hit that subscribe button.
get out and support some other local music too. There's so many awesome
Yes.
bands, awesome venues, awesome restaurants and bars in town. Support your local businesses and your local bands. That being said, thanks for being on the social, guys.
Cheers.
Social.